Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing this all red makeup look. I did this look a little bit ago and I did it when the Doja Cat song Paint the Town Red came out, and I felt like doing something very monochromatic, all red. So I went on Instagram for some inspiration and I ran across Sarah Lilo Black on Instagram. This is her, and I really like the work that she does with rhinestones and glitter. And I found this look, which I thought was so beautiful, simple, but really striking. So I decided to recreate it. So if you want to see how I did that, then please stay on and keep on watching. All right, so first things first, as usual, we're going to start by moisturizing the skin. And then from there, we're going to prime using my Ride or Die. I'm hitting pan on this already. It's my e.l.f. Putty Primer. And then we're going to go in with foundation and we're going to apply that all over the skin. Again, we're using another favorite of mine. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. Then we're going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Full Wear Concealer under the eye, on the forehead, chin, and on the sides of the nose, because I do get some darkness around there. And then with a lighter shade, this is the e.l.f. 14-Hour Camo Concealer, and adding a little bit of that on top of the other concealer, just under the eyes and on the chin, because that's where I want the most brightness. And then we're going to go ahead and contour the face, and as always I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer for this, just on a darker shade. We're applying that to the temples, on the sides of the cheeks, sides of the nose, and again blending all of that out. And then here I switched over to my iconic London multi-use sculpting palette and adding more contour. I just really wanted to be super bronzed up for this. And after that, we're gonna set everything in place and bake using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. We're gonna use our sponge and set the under eyes in place, and then with whatever excess powder is left on the sponge, you use that to set the whole face. And after you do that, you go in with a powdered bronzer to go ahead and set the contour in place. So you apply the powder on top of the cream, and then I added some powder to cut the cheeks and then the sides of the nose to contour it. And while that bakes, we're going to go ahead and fill the brows using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. And then I did go in with a small flat brush afterwards and went under the brows with some concealer to clean them up and make sure they were really nice and sharp. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the eyes, and step one is gonna be using, again, a small flat brush, and I'm gonna use a red eyeshadow for this. I used this shade from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collaboration palette because I knew it had really good pigmentation to it, but any red eyeshadow that you like will do for this. And what I'm doing is sketching the shape of the eyeshadow. We're starting at the inner corner and then moving up in an arch, following the shape of your crease, and then stopping halfway, and then move on to the outer corner of the eye and start the wing first. Just make a line going up the way you would start a wing, and once you have that, then you can connect that line to the arch that you were doing before, and from there just go in a few times with the shadow on top to make sure that the outline is really pronounced. And once you're happy with the shape, you can start slowly but surely just filling in the entire shape with eyeshadow. And then if you're afraid of some fallout, you can go ahead and place some powder, some loose powder all over the under eye so you can catch it, and if something falls in there you can just brush it away later. This is honestly a really good bold pigmented shadow, so I wasn't worried about that. That's why I didn't do that step. And then here I just really wanted to make sure that that wing was nice and pronounced, so I took my flat brush and cleaned up this area here to make the wing really sharp and clean. And then you're just gonna go back and make sure that all of those edges of the shape are nice and clean. And once that's done, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And now we're gonna add the glitter. Now, fair warning, I used glitter that I had on hand, which is Michael's Crafting glitter. It's not meant to be used for makeup. So if you're gonna do this too, please just be super careful not to get it inside your eyes. Okay, so what I'm doing first is using a brush to apply the NYX Cosmetics Long Lasting Glitter Primer. Then I just took that brush, dunked it into the glitter, and applied the glitter little by little, slowly all over the lid, making sure everything is nice and covered, and also that the glitter doesn't go outside of our shape and that it doesn't fall to our lid or to our lashes. And again, what we did to one eye, we're gonna do to the other. And after that, we're gonna go in with rhinestones. So I got these off of Amazon and I'm gonna apply them to the top part of our shape using a special rhinestone applicator, which has made my life so much easier instead of trying to use my fingers for rhinestones. So what I do is dot some lash glue first and then start placing the rhinestones where I want them. They're gonna go like sparsely from the crease up. Just kind of feel out the design that you want from here. And when we're done with that and we're happy with the design, I'm just brushing off the excess bake and then taking that red shadow and smoking out our lower lash line with it and making sure the outer portion flows nicely and that it connects nicely with our wing. Then I'm gonna take a black eye pencil and run it all over the waterline. We're gonna do some mascara and then some fake lashes, whichever ones you like will do. And then we're gonna add some blush because I forgot at the very beginning and I just went in with a very pink tone. And then just a little bit of highlight so we're not so matte on the skin. We just want some glow to it. Then I finished off the rhinestones on the other side and I wrapped it up with some lipstick, and I was gonna do a red, but I honestly thought that it would be too much. You can do something more nude than I did and that would look really cute too, but I chose this shade. It's from Milani. It's the shade Cinnamon Crust from their lipsticks, and then I went in with my Floss clear gloss on top of that for some shine. Then we're gonna set the face with the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, and that's gonna complete our look. This is me doing an all red look with all the fun things. It's glam, it's got sparkle, it's got rhinestones and all the pretty things. This is my inspiration. Go follow Sarah Lilo Black on Instagram or TikTok, and yeah, let me know your thoughts in that comment section down below. Give this video a like if you did like it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet as well. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys!